Hello and welcome to this quick video tutorial on using the Retention Center in Blackboard. Retention Center is a notification system inside your Blackboard course shell that will alert you when your students' progress is not meeting a specific set of rules. We're going to follow about 10 steps today to set up Retention Center in your courses. This is something you will need to do in each individual course that you teach here at WATC. Let's get started. Your first step will be to log into Blackboard and select the course that you would like to set up Retention Center. You do this by finding the course on the list and clicking the course to open the course homepage. Once inside the course, we're going to work over here in the blue control panel box, and we will select Evaluation and then scroll down to where we find Retention Center and click. You should see a page that looks similar to this, and our next step will be to click Customize. We're going to set up 2 rules today to send us notifications if our students' progress falls below the set rules. Our first step will be to remove a couple of default rules that come standard with Blackboard. We're going to select the first default activity rule and the last default missed deadline rule and delete these. We're left with the 2 required rules for student academic reports or Retention Center reports. Our next step will be to edit these rules. We're going to start with default course access rule. Click the drop-down menu, then click Edit. And we're actually going to change the name of this to say 7 days since last course access. This rule is going to alert us if our hybrid online students have not logged in the last 7 days. Under step 2, be sure to change 5 to 7 so that it's 7 days since the last course access. If you are a face-to-face instructor, you will click No next to Included in Risk Table. This is because in face-to-face courses it's not required that the student log in. However, if you are teaching a hybrid or online course, you'll need to leave Yes checked under Included in Risk Table so that this is one of the rules that you are being alerted to. We're all set here, and so we'll click Submit. Now we're going to edit our second rule. This is the default grade rule, which all instructors at the college will use. We're going to change the name of this to Overall Grade Less than 70%. Yes, we want this included in the risk table. We want this to monitor the final grade. If your overall grade column is reporting to the final grade, you'll need to click Monitor Specific Item, and in the drop-down menu here, you should have an option that says Overall Grade. You'll want to select that. However, since in this particular course I don't have it set up that way, I'm going to leave it here at final grade. Once again, you will need to change it to Monitor Specific Item and select Overall Grade. We want to define this criteria by setting a grade value and set the grade value below %. And we're all set here, and so we'll click Submit. All right, we have set up our 2 rules for the Retention Center, so we're just going to backtrack and check our Retention Center to be sure it's set up correctly. You will see here that we have indications now that said there are no rules for missed deadlines and no rules for activity alerts, but we do have rules set up for grades and access, which means we did this correctly and we are all set to go. Alright, so these are the 10 simple steps for setting up your retention center. If you have any questions about following this process or setting this retention center up in your spring courses, please send an email to onlinelearning@watc.edu, and a member of our Instructional Design and Technology department will be more than happy to walk through this process and assist you with the retention center setup. Thank you.